Imagine a place exactly like yours. Your room, your house, your world. You wake up. Same time, same feeling, same thoughts. You go through your day the way you always do. You brush your teeth, you check your phone, you walk through the same rooms in the same order without thinking. Everything feels normal, predictable, safe. But after a while, it starts to feel different. Not in a way you can explain, just less real. Days begin to blur together. You stop remembering what happened yesterday because it feels exactly the same as today. Conversations don't feel new anymore, they feel familiar. At first you ignore it because there's nothing to prove. Nothing you can just point to and say, that shouldn't be happening. So you keep going, like everybody else. Until one moment, you hesitate. Someone says something, and before they finish, you already know what they're gonna say. Not a guess, not a prediction. You know. You brush it off. Coincidence. It happens again. Different person. Same feeling. You start to panic. Heart beats. You simply brush it off again. This can't be happening. I'm just too tired. I didn't get enough sleep last night. You start to notice patterns. Small ones. Easy to ignore, but impossible to unsee once you do. You take a deep breath and tell yourself, get more sleep. You head home the same way you take every other day. You lay down and you go to sleep. The next day, you take your walk to work. A walk that feels longer than it should. On a street that looks slightly different, but only for a second. You keep going, but now you're paying attention. You didn't mean to, but you are. You stop walking in a hallway because it feels longer than you remember. You turn around and it feels normal again. You start testing things without realizing it. Walking the same route twice, listening carefully to conversation, watching for anything that repeats. You stop feeling confused and start feeling something else. Excitement. Because for the first time in a long time, something feels different. You begin chasing it. Not openly, not consciously, but you start waiting for it. You replay moments in your head, trying to catch the exact second something changes. You stare at objects on the wall, on the floor, the lights flicker. Anything. Just a little longer than normal, to see if they move. You listen to the people more carefully, waiting for them to repeat something. And sometimes they do. Not exactly the same, but close enough that it doesn't feel like a coincidence anymore. It's not random. That's what you realize. There are moments where things reset. Not fully, not obviously, just slightly. A conversation shifts direction. A sentence changes wording. A path feels shorter or longer, depending on how closely you pay attention. And the strangest part is, it only happens when you notice. If you ignore it, everything stays normal. But the second you focus on it, something changes, like the world is reacting. to your attention.